Hey guys, this is your first of a series of videos that are going to help you reach your final copy for your country report. So today I hope you are ready to write your introduction. You don't actually need to have a ton of stuff in front of you right now. I'd rather you just watched the video for information, and then you can pause it at any point that's going to be a helpful page for you to access while you go to type your introduction. If you're doing all of this handwritten, if your rough draft is currently just on paper, it's probably best if you type it, but we can obviously roll with whatever's best. If you're having a hard time sharing computer with family or whatever, I understand and I will work with you there, but otherwise typing it's going to be probably your best bet, okay? If you already have an introduction, you already wrote one of your own, it would be a great idea to sort of check here to see if you think your introduction is on the right path, okay? So we are first doing our introduction for our country report. I have a little video for us to watch first. I found this online from a teacher who has a short 2-minute video. So we're going to watch this together, but I want you to notice that on the right-hand side, I kind of gave you some some ideas of what she's going to talk to you about. She's going to talk to you about hooking your reader and reminding them of what they will learn in order to have an introduction paragraph. So let's go ahead and watch this.
Informational Writing, Episode 4, Writing an Introduction. I'm writing an informational book about computers. I've already made a plan for my writing, and now I'm ready to start writing my introduction. An introduction is the very first part of your writing. Authors write introductions to hook the reader. I want people to be interested in my book. Authors also use introductions to tell the readers what they will learn by reading the book. That way, they can decide if it's the right book for them. My introduction will start with a hook. One way to hook a reader is to tell a surprising fact about your topic. Another way to hook the reader is to start by asking a question. I'm going to write my hook by using both. My book is all about computers. I'm going to hook the reader by asking, did you know that there are about 2 billion computers in the world? This surprising fact will make people interested to read my book. Next, I will introduce my topic. I need to think about why people should read my book and what they will be learning by reading it. I will write, you will probably use computers your whole life, so it is important to learn all about them. Read this book to learn about kinds of computers, parts of computers, and what computers can do. Now, my introduction is finished, and I'm ready to start writing facts about my topic. Check out episode.
All right, so just a short video, but now I'm going to go into a little bit more detail with you here.
5 to see how.
Oh, go away. All right, so basically what she told you is that there are 2 parts to an introduction paragraph. The first thing that you need to have is a hook, and then the second thing you need to have is sort of information about what they will learn. So I'd like you to look over here on the left. She mentioned that you could have a surprising fact. She mentioned that you could ask a question, and then she kind of threw us for a loop by doing both, and that's kind of what I did first. So I thought, okay, I have an interesting fact that I learned about Australian animals that didn't fit anywhere in my actual Australian animal paragraph. So I held on to that little extra fact, knowing that I might want to use it for my introduction. And I'm guessing you probably have something that didn't fit somewhere else, that this might be a perfect spot for it. So mine ended up becoming a question and a fact. So I just started with, did you know? And then I went right into my fact. I said, did you know that 80% of the animals found in Australia are unique to only that country? That means they aren't found in the wild on any other continent. So I thought that was really, really interesting, and that could be something that really gets my reader excited about everything else that I'm going to learn. So we call that our hook. The very important part that comes next is honestly the most important part of your entire 5-paragraph essay that you're writing. It's the reminder of what it is, or it's the heads up of what you're about to learn, okay? So what you're answering is why your reader is here, what are they going to read, and what are they going to learn. But in my opinion, it's just that 3 topics. You just have to figure out what your 3 topics are going to be, and then that's what you're going to throw into this paragraph. So my 3 topics were about Australian animals, my 3 topics were about Aboriginal people, and my last one is about school. So here's how I wrote that. It says, if you've ever wanted to learn more about Australian animals, the Aboriginal people, and what school is like down under, read this report about Australia. I just found a creative way to write those 3. So, for you guys, I just wrote at the very top how that all flows together. So this thing at the top here in bold is actually my introduction paragraph for my essay. It's got a hook first, which is this information on that side, and then on the right, it's got everything that I need in my 3 topics. So it would sound like this. Did you know that 80% of the animals found in Australia are unique to only that country? That means they aren't found in the wild on any other continent. If you've ever wanted to learn more about Australian animals, the Aboriginal people, and what school is like down under, read this report about Australia. And as I'm reading this, I think that I might want to split this up. I think I might want to make this a question mark, and then make this its own new sentence. So, sorry, editing as I go. Wasn't planning on that, but I think it sounds better. So anyway, here are the things that you need to do today. You need to open up your Word document, and I have advice for you. If you wrote your 3 rough drafts in 3 separate documents, you're going to want to take some time copying and pasting into one document. You might need some help with from an older sibling or a parent with that, but it shouldn't take you long. But I would definitely advise you might want to do that, okay? So that's the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your Word document, and then you want to start a new paragraph before your first topic, your first paragraph. So your first paragraph is probably whatever you first wrote about, and so for me that was about animals of Australia. So right before it, I want to start a new paragraph, and then you've got 2 tasks to do. You're going to write your hook, and you're going to write that one sentence that mentions your 3 topics. Then you want to just reread it, so you can see that I reread mine and it didn't flow together, so I went ahead and made some changes. And then you're going to save. That's it for today. You're writing a short 2 or 3 sentence paragraph that is going to introduce your topic.